the game, cause see the boxing voice.
Rob with the Boxing Voice here with Texas standout, super flyweight, WBC, US NBC champion, and you also got a couple other titles in your favor. I know you're going into the rankings, but how do you feel? Because I know you got a fight coming up December 12th at Robstown, Texas, and this is going to launch you into the rankings if you get that win. So can you tell us a little bit about what you got coming up?
Well, December 12th is going to be a big night for me in my career of boxing. I'm fighting for the super flyweight NABF title, so once I win that title, I'll be ranked number 15 in the WBC world standings, and that's 1 through 15 gets a fight for the world title, so I'm excited about that. 2016 is going to be a great year. God willing, I just got to get past this one tough test that I have, and I'm training hard for it. I'm ready for it.
And you do got a pretty notable opponent in front of you, and this again launches you further up into the rankings to a weight division that is getting a lot more attention these days. So what's your overall assessment with that said, with people now really paying attention to this lighter divisions?
Well, my hats off to Roman Chocolatito. He's doing it. He's making a big name for our weight classes, and I thank him for that because I want people to know who I am once I get on that big stage, and I'm representing USA all the way. Born and raised in the United States, and which it's time for us to get that title back in the United States. And the super flyweight title's always been in Japan and Mexico and Nicaragua, all those places, but not in USA. So it's time for us to get that title back in the United States. And my next fighter is Bruno Escalante. He's an IBA world champion. And it's not an easy test for me, but I'm ready to face it. I'm going at it 110%, and I know I'm going to come out victorious.
And I know you and your father, who's your trainer, chomping at the bit. Y'all want to make a splash. You're a popular hometown kid down here in Texas. So with this win, is there any talks with the WBC or any other sanctioning bodies that are going to have you in line when you higher ranked when you win these?
Well, our WBC advisor, she told us to go and fight for the NABF title and be ranked number 15 in the world. So she said do that first, and then the NABF super flyweight title also hasn't been inside the United States in a while. So it's time for me to bring all those titles back to the USA, and I want to be the man to do that. I want to be the USA hopeful for those weight classes, and I want to, of course, put Texas on the map, South Texas, and of course put God on the map. I'm God's humble warrior, so that's how I go into the ring. Knowing that God has my back, and I'm just gonna do 110%.
Okay, and you're still a young man, 24%, and you got guys like Chocolatito who are making a lot of noise and bringing attention to your weight division. But now that all these cards are kind of stacking up to Texas is kind of becoming a new battleground for a lot of these promoters. Do you look into breaking through with maybe getting on some of those cards and showing what you draw, what you bring to the table as far as fan base and skill set?
Of course, these big cards, they come. But I guess unfortunately, I'm always busy when those cards come because I got bigger things I gotta go and do and go handle. So it's not personal, it's just business. I would love to fight December 12th in San Antonio, but I gotta handle some business back in Robstown and win my title, become ranked number 15 in the world. So after that, I'm open up to always represent Texas. As an amateur, I've been all up and down Texas, winning state championships. So I'm ready to do that again, but win world championships.
Yeah, definitely. You were a standout. So you're 24 years old. You get that win. You're ranked number 15, which is a pretty good, a pretty good tempo. What are we going to see December 12th on your end when you go for the gusto?
Well, my last fight was in Laredo, Texas. If I got against Timur Shailazov, it was a tough fight. A short left-handed fighter. So I'm fighting another short left-handed fighter. So I don't fear left-handers. I'm ready to go at it. And I think my boxing, what God has gifted me with is this intelligence in boxing. I think that's gonna pay off in the long run. Of course, with my dad, my trainer, training me real hard. We have a good game plan. I have 110% faith in him. I don't doubt anything he says. So that's a good relationship I can have with my trainer. So it's it's good to have good eyes outside of the ring who go also tell me what to fix this, fix that. So going into the ring into this fight, I'm not nervous. I'm ready for it. It's gonna be a great one.
And seeing that you're kind of coming into your own power, and I'm hearing in the gym that you're starting to crack a little harder. You've already got the length and the reach and the boxing ability to keep people on the outside. But again, what kind of threat are you going to be to this divisions that are having a lot more attention to them here in the near future?
Well, I'm trying to be like El Finito Lopez, tall, skinny guy, but he had that crack right at the end of the punch. So I'm trying to perfect it. I'm trying to learn it. I'm only 24 years old. I'll be 25, so I'm still young. But I'm developing into my power, like you said, and it's great things are coming. I don't have to force it; it's coming naturally. So I'm ready for that.
All right, I appreciate the time. We'll definitely be keeping up. Any social media that people can follow you at?
Well, Facebook, I got Oscar Jesus Cantu as my Facebook, and then on Twitter I got Little Oscar Cantu. Thank you.
All right, appreciate it. I'll let you get back to these fights. I know there's 2 opponents back here that you already conquered, and I'm sure they appreciate the support. All right, Rod signing out.